In this video, we are going to learn how to simplify expressions. So if you remember from our notes yesterday when we talked about algebra vocab, an expression is just a math sentence with numbers and letters, but there is no equal sign. So you've done this before. When we simplify expressions, we do two things. We combine like terms. So that should be a word that you recognize. Combine like terms is the first thing we are going to talk about today. And then the second way to simplify expressions is by distributing. Okay, so distributing just means that you send a number and you multiply it into parentheses. So those are the two things that we are going to learn today, combining like terms and distributing. We use these two methods to simplify expressions. So we're going to start with combining like terms. So to make this make sense, what that means is that we are taking things that match and putting them together. So in this picture, we have 3 cats here plus 2 cats here. So how many cats would that give us? Well, 3 plus 2 more is 5 cats. So now we're going to take our other like term. In this one, we have 1 dog here plus 2 dogs here. 1 dog plus 2 dogs equals 3 dogs. So when we combine like terms, we're combining things that are the same. So let's try that again. So in this situation, we have 3 tacos plus 1 taco. Did I say 3? So 2 tacos, sorry, plus 1 taco. So 2 tacos plus 1 taco equals 3 tacos. Then we have some hot chips. We have 1 bag of hot chips plus 3 bags of hot chips equals 4 bags of hot Cheetos. Okay, so we're combining things that are the same. 2 tacos plus 1 taco makes 3 tacos. 1 bag of Cheetos plus 3 bags of Cheetos equals 4 bags of hot Cheetos. So let's do that same thing, but with letters. So in this example here, we have 3 X's plus 4 X's. Notice that I'm circling the sign that is in front of the number. So what is 3 X's plus 4 X's? 3 plus 4 is 7 X's. Okay, now we have positive 2 Y's. Again, I take the sign. So 2 Y's plus 8 Y's is how many Y's? Well, 2 plus 8 is 10 Y's. So my final answer is 7X plus 10Y. Very easy. So now let's do that same thing. Let's zoom in here. Okay, so now we're going to do the same thing, but this time we're doing them with just math. So we are starting with combining like terms. So what it says, step 1, combine letters that are the same, okay? So we have 2 X's and we have 8 X's. 2 X's plus 8 X's, 2 plus 8 is 10 X's. Step 2, combine the constants. Remember, a constant is just a number. Positive 4, and this is a minus 3. 4 minus 3 is the number positive 1. 4 minus 3 is 1, and it's positive, so that's plus 1. Okay, let's try the next one. In this example here, we have 10 X's, and we have minus 8 X's. They're the same letter, so those are like terms. What would 10 X's minus 8 X's be? 10 minus 8 is 2 X's. Okay, The next letter, we have Y's. So notice, remember, I'm circling it with the sign that comes with it. And just as an option here, you can use a different shape. So we can often use a different shape for a different letter. So a positive 3y and a positive 5y. So 3y's plus 5y's is 8y's. So now my y's have been combined. Positive 3, positive 5 equals 8. So now we have constants. These are just numbers. We have a positive 4 and a minus 2. What is 4 minus 2? It's just 2. Okay, very easy. Let's try the next one. So x is the same as 1x. If you ever have a letter without a number in front, you're going to put a 1 there. So in this one, we have 1x and 5x. 1x and 5x is how many x's? 1 plus 5 is 6 x's. So I've combined my x's. Now I have a positive 2 and a minus 6. You can use that Desmos calculator if you need it. 2 minus 6. 2 minus 6 is the number negative 4. Notice there are no equal signs for any of these. We're just simplifying. It means we're just putting the letters and the numbers together. So let's try one more like this, and then we'll move to the next one. All right, we have negative 3r's plus 10r's. Negative 3 plus 10, what would that be? Negative 3 plus 10. Positive 7r. If you struggle with number crunching, use that Desmos calculator. Negative 3 plus 10 is positive 7. Then we have positive 8 is a like term with this minus 2 because they're both numbers. 8 minus 2 is 6. Okay, so we have successfully combined like terms. It just means take the letters that are the same. This is an X, this is an X, add them together because it was a plus sign, and we got positive 10. Okay, so that's the first type of simplifying. We call that combining like terms. Now let's move into the next type of simplifying. You've done this forever. This is so easy. So what we have here is called distributing. Step 1, I like to circle the number that's in front, and then I draw an arrow to both numbers inside. When we distribute, we are multiplying. Most important part, distribute means multiply. Okay, so 2 times 3 is 6 with an X. 2 times 4 is 8. Super easy. Try the next one. 4 times 2 is 8y. 4 times, be careful, this is minus 5. This is saying 4 times negative 5. 4 times negative 5 is the number negative 20. Okay, let's try the next one. Distribute, that means we circle the number in the front and we send it to both terms. 6 times 1x is 6x. 6 times 2 is 12. Next one. Negative 2 times 4 is negative 8 with an A. Negative 2 times positive 3. Use Desmos to help you if you need to. Negative 2 times 3. Negative 2 times a positive 3 is a negative 6. One more. Circle the number in front. Multiply it to both of your pieces. Negative 5 times 2 is negative 10x. Negative 5 times, be careful, be careful. This is saying negative 5 times negative 6. What is that? Negative 5 times negative 6 is a positive 30. So we put a plus sign because negative 5 times negative 6 is positive 30. Okay, so distributing you've done for years. That's not difficult. We just take the number in front and we multiply it times both terms. Okay, the last thing we're going to learn today is when you have to do both. But it's not difficult. So let's try this first one here. Let's make this a little smaller. Okay, so in this one here, what we have, step 1, distribute to get rid of parentheses. Okay, so I'm going to circle. I'm going to send an arrow to both. So what we have is 2 times 3. Notice my arrow is only going to the numbers in the parentheses. Not this guy out here, just the ones inside the parentheses. Okay, so 2 times 3, that is 6. Let me make it smaller. 6x. 2 times 5 is positive 10. So I successfully just distributed that number into those parentheses by multiplying, and I got 6x plus 10. Now I'm going to bring down the only number that's left. So we distributed, so that's gone. So there's a plus 8 in the back. So I bring down plus 8. Now it says, combine letters that are the same. In this example, do we have any letters that are the same here? No, we just have one term with an X. Then it says combine the constants. Those are just the numbers with no letter. We've got constants. Positive 10 and a positive 8 are like terms. So my final answer is 6x plus 18. I distribute first, bring that 8 down, and combine like terms. Let's do that again. Step 1, circle the number in front of parentheses, distribute. Negative 2 times 5 is negative 10x. Negative 2 times negative 4. Negative 2 times negative 4 is positive 8. I have successfully multiplied this negative 2 times both of its terms. So this piece is now gone. Distribute. Done. I'm going to bring down the only piece that has not been used yet. And now I'm going to do step 2, combine the letters that are the same. Here we go. Negative 10 and a positive 8 are like terms. In your Desmos calculator, if you need help, negative 10 plus 8. When using that calculator, only plug that in. Negative 10 plus 8 is the number negative 2 with an X. So you combine the letters that are the same. Combine the constants. The only constant is a positive 8. We distribute, we bring down the extras, and we combine like terms. 2 more. So this one here, again, I've got a number in front, so I'm multiplying. 3 times 4 is 12 with an X. 3 times negative 5 is negative 15. Then I bring down what's in the back, 2x minus 3. Once you distribute, this piece is gone. Step 2, combine letters that are the same, 12x's plus 2x's. In the calculator, don't type that x in, just type in 12 plus 2 if you need help simplifying. So 12x's and 2x's make 14 x's. Step 3, combine the constants. Negative 15 and a negative 3. Plug that into Desmos if you need it. Negative 15 minus 3. That's a negative 15. That's a minus 3. So that gives me the number negative 18. Final answer, 14x minus 18. Last but not least, this is the last one we're going to do together. The number in front of parentheses for this one is in the back, but that's fine. So I take this 2. I'm actually going to make that better. It's actually a positive 2. So I take this positive 2 and I distribute. Positive 2 times x is 2x. Positive 2 times 5 is plus 10. In the front, there was a 3. 2 was positive. So I just distributed this 2 to this term, and I got 2x. And then to this term, and I got 10. Now, combine like terms. 3 and 10 is 13. So the final answer is 2x plus 13. So 2x had nothing to combine with, so that just came down. And then I combined my constants. 3 plus 10 is 13. Okay, so again, today what we learned is how to combine like terms. Combine like terms. Then we learned how to distribute. Distribute means multiply. Then we learned how to put it together, where we distribute first, and then we combine like terms. So I need you to go ahead and take a few minutes and try numbers 1 through 4 on your own. Then when you're done with that, you're going to log back to It's Learning and find your practice for today.